Now that you've seen the mechanism, the question isn't whether you've been controlled. The question is, by whom? And more importantly, who benefits? So ask yourself, is the path you're on truly yours? Or is it a corridor designed for you to walk endlessly until you forget you're walking at all? You were never supposed to notice, but you did. And once you see the frame, you can never go back to the picture. So tell me, when a pawn becomes aware of the board, can it remain a pawn? Or is
What
that
happens
when the real
when you
game
never
begins?
question?
You become part of the machine, a functional gear, predictable, efficient, replaceable. You laugh at conspiracy theories, but obey policies you've never read. You dismiss propaganda, but repeat headlines without checking sources. You believe you're awake, because the system told you what woke looks like. You mock cults, while pledging loyalty to brands and tribes. To live unconsciously is to follow orders, without ever hearing them too. Confuse exposure with truth, to be molded, and call it growth. You were never supposed to wake up, but here you are. But who designs the environment? Who decides what the options even are? You never meet them, you never hear them speak, but their fingerprints are everywhere. They are not the face of the company. They are the ones who design its colors, its language, its triggers. They are not the headline. They are the editor who decides what's news and what isn't. They are not presidents. They are the think tanks shaping policy behind closed doors. They are not loud. They are not visible. They are not elected. They are architects, not of buildings, but of belief. They sculpt perception the way an artist sculpts clay dots, slowly, silently, permanently. They know how long a video must be to keep you watching. They know what colors make you trust, what fonts trigger fear, what words lower your guard. They don't need to force you. They make you want it. ETs talk about control, real control, not handcuffs, not bars, but belief, influence, framing. In 1961, Stanley Milgram ran an experiment. Volunteers were told to shock others under instruction from an authority. Despite screams, they obeyed, because the voice told them to. Decades later, that voice hasn't disappeared. It's multiplied, diversified, embedded. Now it's the voice of your favorite influencer, a trending video, a blue checkmark, a crowd screaming the same words so loudly you feel unsafe to disagree. Obedience no longer wears a uniform. It wears a smile. It wears hashtags. It wears convenience. Algorithms show you what to believe. Ads tell you what to want. Ideology packages your identity into something easy to sell. Think of the last 5 opinions you shared. Were they yours, or did they echo from something you consumed? The invisible hand isn't just economic, it's psychological. It builds the cage, then gives you a screen to decorate it. People obey not because they're weak, but because the environment makes it feel normal. And when normal is scripted, you don't question, you repeat. Authority is no longer imposed. It's embedded. You wake up, go to work, listen to the same music, scroll the same feeds. You say you have freedom, but everything around you, the architecture, the language, the rules, whispers otherwise. When you enter a store and pick one soda over another, was that choice yours? Or was it placed there, at your eye level, in your path, lit perfectly, while the others faded into the background? The illusion is elegant. You feel like you're choosing, but you're reacting to exposure, to repetition, to conditioning. You're choosing from a menu you never wrote. Children grow up believing they can be anything, but schools don't teach strategy, they teach obedience. They reward silence, not curiosity, conformity, not innovation. The system doesn't need to punish rebellion, it just needs to train you to never question the rules. Freedom exists within boundaries, and those boundaries, they're invisible. That's what makes them so powerful. The greatest prison is the one with no walls. You really think you made that choice? the job you applied for, the phone you use, the partner you chose? What if I told you none of them were yours to begin with? What if the entire framework that led to those decisions was designed long before you noticed it? Most people believe freedom feels like choosing between two options, but true control is when the options themselves are crafted, by someone else. Welcome, to the invisible game.